I'm trying to be a little extra. Catch the ball. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in here. Come on in here. Come on in here. We got a little bit to talk about. We got a little bit to talk about. Let me make sure we good on my live. We got a little bit to talk about. All right, cool. What's up, y'all? Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. we got we got some things to discuss. Some interesting happenings that have been happening. So come on in. There's always gonna be the Cowboy fans that quit after the first 6 minutes of the game. Y'all know how that go. But come on in. Come on in. Come on in. We got stuff to talk about. We got stuff to talk about. They're going to replay this catch from the Giants, but we just gonna boogie right now. And whenever they go halftime, they'll go halftime. But I'm gonna give this thing another minute or so to fill up. Then we gonna boogie. Alex, Dylon, T. Diggs, Natasha, hey, is up in here. Nova Legion, Jamel, Joe. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Come on in. Let's talk about it. I have some observations. Okay, not a whole lot of them, but I do have some observations. Also, if you guys haven't, I think you should follow me on Twitter. I think I'm going off right now. I'm putting some jokes on damn Twitter, and it's pretty entertaining. I never was the type to always do that because I be wanting to watch the game and just be a fan, but we are definitely putting jokes on the Twitter. 10 more seconds, and we gonna get into it. 10 more seconds, then we gonna boogie. We gonna boogie. We gonna boogie. Kellen Moore is underrated. Facts. Thoughts on Everson Griffin? Oh, you hang tight. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. You hang tight. Let me tweet this out then. Let me tweet this out. Boom. Half. Oh, shit. I should have tweeted this earlier. My bad, y'all. But I got some things to talk about, man. Some developments on defense. It's pretty funny what's been going on damn defense. But if that's what we got to do to kind of figure this out a little bit, then fine. So this is what I've been seeing. Halftime talk. All right. Actually, let's talk about offense first. Because my defensive thoughts are going to take a little more time to get out. Let's talk about offense first. For the most part, offense is doing what they supposed to do, man. The first interception from Dak was terrible and inexcusable. It was bad, and we can't have it. But we've seemed to, get back on our feet, and the offense is looking like the offense is supposed to look. My whole thing, bro. I was watching what was it, the Thursday night game last week or something like that. Last Thursday. I was watching the Thursday night game, and it was Bears and like the Bucks or whatever, and I was like, bro, how grateful would I be if my defense only gave up 19 points in the fourth quarter? Like it was like the fourth quarter with like 4 minutes left, and it was 19 points on the board. I'm like, how good would the Cowboys be if we had that? You know what I'm saying? So that just put me in this place that I'm looking at my defense now, and all we can hope for is that we just kind of get a little better every week. And I don't even want to say that we getting better this week because we still got 24 points on the we still giving up 20 points or whatever to the damn Giants who can't score against nobody. But I'm like, damn dog, if we can simply get to the 25th worst defense in the league, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Like if we're 32nd in defense, but we're 32nd, but we're also like the worst defense I've ever seen of all time. If we can simply, right? If we can simply get to a point to where we like the 23rd ranked defense in the league, you know what I'm saying? We'd be so damn good. But offense is cool. Offense is fine. After that turnover that we can't have, that pick six that we can't have, Dak is really getting it done with the guys that you're running out there with him. Terrence Steele still ain't been great. If y'all notice any bad play that happens, it's a result of pressure. and that pressure is always still coming from the right side. Don't get me wrong. Tyler got bull rushed pretty bad on one play, but that's only one play. And y'all know I got to watch the film before I really, dig into that. Um, and Brandon Knight kind of had two weird plays. One was kind of whatever. One Brandon Knight set too hard to the outside, then gave up his inside. It wasn't a sack or nothing like that, but it was, some pressure or whatever. Um, so that did happen. But for the most part, man, your offensive line they've been alive. Every now and then I'll just look over at Zach Martin. What you doing, Zach? And I see Zach is fine. I'm like, all right, cool. The more I thought about offense and our offensive lineup or whatever, maybe it wasn't a bad idea to keep Zach Martin at guard and to start Terrence Steele. Now, don't get me wrong. I by no means do I ever want to start Terrence Steele, but I think you just kind of got to go matchup based. And this week in particular, we got B.J. Hill, Dexter Lawrence, and the Giants got some guys on the end that can play. But I think your biggest threat comes from the inside. So I would rather Zach Martin be inside. But when we move on to those teams that got better defensive ends, that's when I need Zach Martin on the outside, and we can do something different on the inside. So as of this game, I don't necessarily hate. I don't necessarily hate what's going on with our offensive lineup. I'm gonna say that again on the post game show. So let me just put that out there. Coop really ain't been on the field, so I don't know what's going on with him. He might be injured or something. I don't know. He came in on like a couple plays on this last drive or the drive before last or whatnot. So I don't know. We got to see what's going on with him. But he's up to one target. Gallup got a target and a catch. Cedric Wilson has been getting his targets and catches. He also has a touchdown pass now because Ryan Dakota Prescott is one of the GOATs. CeeDee Lamb is incredible. CeeDee Lamb, okay, is incredible. He don't drop anything. Like, if me and CeeDee Lamb got into an argument because he saw me on the internet talking shit, right? I was just talking crazy about CeeDee Lamb. And CeeDee Lamb walk up on me and be like, hey, dude, I heard you was talking crazy about me. If I be like, yeah, man, I was talking crazy, I was emotional, my bad, CeeDee. Even if I apologize, CeeDee wouldn't drop the issue because his hand's too good, right? Y'all know how, like, I have callers on my post-game show and they phone be so messed up because they be under a tree or they be out in the country or they be driving in a tunnel and they call drop. CeeDee Lamb could use a cricket phone under a tree in a spaceship on Jupiter, and the damn phone battery could die. The call won't drop because he don't drop. CeeDee doesn't drop anything. Nothing. And I don't even count that. Look, that I see from 2i up in there. CeeDee got one drop. I don't even count that as a drop because that was within traffic. Ball was high over here. A lot of mess going on. Defender. I don't even count that. But all the other little, if it touches his hands for real, CeeDee don't drop it. CeeDee don't drop it. That dude's incredible. Somebody asked me, is CeeDee wide receiver number one? I don't think so, but Coop ain't been on the field and CeeDee been fine. If anything, there's a situation where we be like, oh well, CeeDee's good because Cooper's out there. Coop ain't been out there. But CeeDee just been busting ass over the middle. And it's a recurring theme that CeeDee is opening up the middle of the field. Now, I know Tony Romo said it. Hey, CeeDee's opening up the middle of the field. But if y'all watch Voch Lombardi film sessions, like a lot of y'all do, y'all understand that we've been breaking down CeeDee going over the middle of the field for a couple of weeks now. So that's just that. Brandon Lindsay dropped a dime in the super chat. Afternoon, man. I missed my donation the last 2 weeks. Been busy anyway. Here you go, 5 for both weeks. Appreciate you, sir. I'm gonna get to another super chat earlier. They was asking me about Everson Griffin. I guess I'll just get into the defense now. After I talked about Dak being the MVP and CeeDee Lamb being the rookie of the year, we just got to win some games. If we win games and go to the playoffs and do something there's no way Dak ain't the MVP of the league. There's just no way. Great pass from Cedric Wilson. All right, cool. Let's get into the defense. What it seems like, and I'll tell you what, one thing about this this coaching staff, I will say, they ain't been perfect. And I have my gripes about this coaching staff or whatever. They ain't been perfect, but um they aren't afraid to make an adjustment in the middle of the season, in the middle of a game, in the middle of a drive, right? I'm up here just watching, right? I'm just watching the game, right? And I notice all things different. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's just because I just pay attention in that way, but appreciate a Cliff for dropping 5 in the super chat. But I'll just be watching, and I'll see some extra hair in the middle. I'm like, that ain't Jalen hair. That hair is a lot more luxurious to be Jalen's hair. They look like Tongan Samoan island hair. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So Francis Bernard, right? Undrafted rookie from Utah, linebacker, 44. Francis Bernard, he's in the game. But they're just kind of mixing him in. And interesting, they're putting him in on his first play was on a 3rd and 1. That was interesting. So, but the rest of the times he was in was like rundown. So first and 10, second and whatever, and even 3rd and 1 would be considered a rundown. I'm gonna break it down on film this week. He had a really good play. He played the run, turned his hips, drop, and he took away a receiving option. I saw it like real fast. I'm gonna break it down later on this week. Drummer Cam dropped a dub in the super chat. Pardon me. Salute. Talk your shit about D-Law now. Appreciate you, Drummer Cam. We're gonna get into it. So yeah, so Francis Bernard is getting his rotation in, because if anything that we know about Joe Thomas is that Joe Thomas is solid versus the pass, but he's not really run guy. He's playing the run because I mean we just gotta have him. I mean we just gotta do what we gotta do. But if they're gonna take Joe Thomas off the field for run downs and put in Francis, and then when it's pass play we take Joe, put him right back out there with Jalen, then cool. I think it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time, yeah, before Van Der Esch and Sean Lee come back, and a lot of shit gets shaken up for real, for real, for real. Not saying anything. Not saying anything is going to happen to Jalen Smith, but it's just looking like the coach staff ain't scared to shake shit up, and we got a lot of linebackers coming back, so we're gonna have a conversation. I see the chat box talking about Jalen, talking about Cooper. Cooper wasn't even on the field. You know what I mean? So it's a combination of Coop not being on the field much, us not having all of the possessions in the world, CeeDee Lamb being the mismatch guy, right? Because if anything, if you have an option and they're bracketing Coop, but CD's tearing up the middle of the field against some civilian, then who do you go to? You go to the wide open motherfucker, the wide open kid across the middle of the field, right? So, and then it's only been 2 quarters, so like let's relax on that. Gallup got 1 catch. Coop got it. Coop just got 1 target. He's only been targeted 1 time, so that's just that. Then there's number 40, right? Now, in my mind, I'm like, who the hell is this dude that they found at Home Depot and just gave a jersey to? And he's starting at safety. Like he's starting. I gotta find it in my brain somewhere. I think he started strong, but he's played a little bit of both. I don't know. Just like let me watch film this week, and I'll have an answer for you. But yeah, he's kind of been out there. He had a bad play, and besides that, safeties only have a handful of interactions or whatever. So I mean, we'll see. But Stephen Parker. Now, in my mind, I thought it was some Illuminati mess going on, because I thought the Earl Thomason then just snuck up in there. You know what I'm saying? Earl Thomason just snuck up in there and they gave him number 40. And my logic was, he can't ruin your locker room if nobody know if nobody know who the hell he is. Like if you just show up, like, hey y'all, we got a new guy, number 40, but he never takes his helmet off. He never sits on the sideline. He just kind of comes in, plays, and comes back out. If you don't know who he is, he can't ruin your locker room. So until I find out who the hell Stephen Parker is, he's Earl Thomas wearing number 40. Okay. Dontari Poe, and it's interesting because I've been having this conversation with y'all for a good little bit. If y'all been keeping up with Voch, y'all know where I'm about to go with this. Dontari Poe, the one thing that made him interesting, or the one thing that I thought was going to separate him from other big-ass one-takes, was the fact that he can move around a little bit. Dontari Poe doesn't look like he's moving around really well. So if he's not moving around really well, he's categorized now as a trash can full of dirt. Okay. Now it ain't like he's necessarily getting moved out there. I mean, it's hard to move that guy. You know what I'm saying? But if you run the ball to the outside and it's his job to catch you, he's not gonna catch you. He's not gonna catch you. It is what it is. He just big and husky out there for no reason now. So I'm not really feeling what Poe brings to the table right now. I'm gonna have to see some more. Um, we might have to go back to 4-3 and put Antoine Woods back at one tech and just let him. I don't know, but we'll see. Um, Two more things. I'm gonna leave y'all alone. Everson Griffin looks bad too. Everson Griffin looks terrible. He just seems rusty. Like it's just happening real fast in front of him, and he'll get to the play and break down, but he won't make the play. That happened on a few occasions on a reverse. It's all versus the run, by the way. Um, and what's happening with the defense a lot is that we've been getting pressure the whole game, but we'll trip over each other and fall down and shit. You know what I mean? Like I hate that. I can't stand it. CeeDee Lamb's currently at 5 receptions and 81 yards. Crazy. Um, and Demarcus Lawrence seems to be playing pretty well. So shouts out to Demarcus Lawrence. He's doing well. Hey, if y'all not following me on Twitter right now, it just seems like to keep myself from crying, I just post jokes all day. So go over to my Twitter, VOCHLOMBARDI. That's Voch Lombardi. And just holler at me, say what's up, and tune in to the show. You know what I'm saying? We got a long second half. Hopefully, if this defense just makes some adjustments, we'll be cool. Let offense keep doing what offense is doing, and tune into the best post game show in Dallas Cowboy YouTube. That's going to be directly after the game. Come back to this link. I'm on the phone now, but I'm gonna go to the big setup when this is all done. Come check me out after the game. All right. Hopefully, we drink some good water. Peace.